Hey everyone, I'm Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider. I'm sitting here with the crew from The Boys. So for people who don't know about The Boys, because it's a very edgy comic book. So the adaptation, someone explain what it is.
Okay, so The Boys is set in a world where superheroes are real, but they're the equivalent of our highest paid athletes, our most famous actors, but they're people, so they're just as corrupt as we are, and they get into a lot of nefarious wrongdoings. And so there's also this group of vigilantes called The Boys who are recruited by the CIA to monitor and eventually take them down.
Okay. And from the book that I remember reading, some of them were kind of awful. Like
the superheroes?
Yeah, like
yeah.
druggy and like just like yeah. No, they were like Entourage, but worse. You know, like
That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
The book is also very dirty. Like I feel like it was like the first comic book I saw where I'm like, wait, what? How many of you have spent time out of the costumes? Like how much time like outside of your costume? Yeah. Because it was a very adult. It's an adult comic book.
You're gonna see shit on this show that you won't see on any other show.
Yeah.
That is
it's
guaranteed.
mind-blowing.
Okay, so when I was reading the comics for research for the show, I was on an airplane.
Oh no.
And I was sitting with my laptop out, and everyone else around me, I could just feel their eyes, and I had to stop in the middle of reading it because I got so embarrassed. I know.
I understand this
Yeah,
because I
shocking.
watched the Banshee pilot on a plane flying to the set, and I was like, oh, there was like a 7-year-old behind me. I'm like, he just learned so much. Yeah. We've all seen it, Anthony.
Like, maybe not now. Yeah.
You're gonna need to step it up, cause that thing. But what did you guys think? What did you guys think when you suited up and you were doing this stuff and you're like, how are we getting away with this? Because so many of you have worked on like television where there are standards and practices that say no.
No, I was just going to say, a lot of the extreme stuff that you're talking about is in there, slightly modified and in an ever so slightly more palatable way for a TV audience.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the comics that you can't screen, because without going into details, you can't screen it. So of course it's got to adapt, and I think the great thing about this, and one of the appealing thing, one of the things that's made it fantastic for all of us to work on, is that they've maintained a lot of the majority, if not all of the comic book integrity, preserved the world, but adjusted it in the ways that it need to be adjusted so that we can actually have a view of viewership.
Right. Yeah. And now, last question: who has the best costume?
Me.
Me, because I just wear a jacket.
There
That's all
you
I wear.
go, right?
Just have just a jacket.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who has the? People have really good costumes on this. Carl, field this one.
Anthony claims to have the best costume, but he has to walk around with it attached to what looks like a colostomy bag. It is not a colostomy bag, but I've been told, but a cooling bag. Yeah.
No, it's a great costume. LJ, our costume designer, did a great job, especially with the superheroes. Like, they're all, to be honest, they're all works of art, which, to varying degrees of ergonomic success. And but they look incredible, especially on screen. They pop. So I don't think it's fair to say anyone has a better costume than anyone else. And then, to be honest, Mr. Karl has this jacket that the first day I did a scene with you, I said I looked at, oh my God, look at that jacket. And he just looked at me and said, do not tell me you've got costume envy. And I was like, yeah, no, fair enough. So we've all got, it's a great looking show, man. Everyone's done a really great job.